Welcome back in the studio. We're here together with Rob Swindles, the core director of Kidsgrove Scouts, and Carrie Brett, the drum major of Kidsgrove Scouts. Welcome.
Thank
You
you.
guys,
Thank you for having us.
you guys did an awesome performance. I think it was
Thank you.
very appealing. The crowd was on their feet. There was energy being thrown into that stands,
Yeah.
and you were getting it back, I think, on the field, right, Carrie?
Yes, we really were, and the crowd really enjoyed our show this afternoon, and I think the members really enjoyed it as well.
I think it's been put together for that amount of energy, hasn't it been, Rob?
Absolutely. That's what we do, or we aim to do every year. We aim to please,
And
which I think we did.
Yeah.
Boy, did you succeed! And boy, do I, I can't wait to see it tonight, because under the lights, it's just going to give that extra little bit of atmosphere. We invited you guys to talk a little bit about your trip to DCA that you did this year.
Yeah.
You went to the United States in 10, then you went to the United States in 2012 again, and now 3 years later, you're back and you had a fantastic time, right, Rob?
Yeah, it was absolutely unbelievable. It was the largest tour party we took. At one point there was 231 of us. We had 5 coaches, 2 Boston trucks, the big trucks, and 1 vehicle that we called Unit 3. So it was a massive operation, the biggest operation we ever took on, and it was a wonderful experience for members, staff, supporters. It was fabulous.
It was your first time out, right, Carrie?
It was my first experience with DCA, and without like the Boston trucks and things like that, they pretty much said to us, all the equipment on them trucks are for you to use, and we utilised them incorporated into our show, and it was just absolutely fantastic experience.
Was it hard to step into this
It
guy's
was.
shoes?
I did have big shoes to fill, and I hope I've fulfilled that role for
She
him.
did wonderfully well, and she won the best drum major at DCA.
I know. Congratulations
Thank
on
you,
that too.
thank
That's a
you.
pretty amazing establishment.
It was a shock. I honestly didn't expect it. Over in DCA, like the drum majors, they are a part of the show. For example, the Caballeros, their show this year was entitled Unchained. So their drum majors come on in chains pretty much. So they were part of the show. So to win that this year and to be the first person outside the US to win that ever, it was just a huge
Been
achievement.
able to pick your jaw up yet?
Yeah, just. I'm just starting to get used to it now. But no, it was absolutely a fantastic achievement and
Awesome.
memories that I will have forever.
I'm sure, yeah. Great. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
that. Rob, it was the 3rd time you went over. You announced it earlier. It drew a lot of people, right? It drew a lot of people to the core.
Yeah, we marched 126.
Wow.
When we went in 2010, we were 91. 2012, we were 93. So yeah, it was a huge amount. Supporters, staff, everybody, and all the members did a wonderful job. The staff did a great job. The US staff that we had with us just fitted in wonderfully well, and the rehearsal venues were outstanding. You know, we were in stadiums all the time with AstroTurf.
That's the advantage if you go a couple of times in consecutive. Then you can draw on that network. You can draw on that experience.
Yeah, and we had a wonderful team. The tour manager, Darren Truby, he did a wonderful job. We had a lot of support in stateside and back in the UK, just to keep setting things up. Me and Darren had a few phone calls at 4 o'clock in the morning sometimes.
Have you ever considered DCI?
We haven't. The main reason we do DCA is because, first of all, we can hire equipment from the DCI cores. So we did Boston Crusaders this time, which was wonderful for the
fantastic
core.
There you
But
go.
also,
Thank you, Boston.
Thank
Yeah,
you very
thank
much,
you,
Boston
thank you.
Crusaders. But also, because it's late September, it allows us to plan and rehearse longer. And then when we come back into Europe, we can keep that momentum going all the way to the end. It just works for us.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think
And DCA love us for it.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, as a core, your the way you look and the way you bring that energy, I think it's a great fit with DCA.
Yeah, I
So
think so.
from that aspect, I do not wonder. But I think it's a thing that the viewer always thinks. You all went to DCI and Kidsgrove. It would be fun if they see each other in the States there,
would be
but
fun.
it would be fun. But I completely understand
Yeah.
those choices. So you had some good time off there also. You went to Niagara Falls. I
We
heard,
did.
New York.
Some of the corps went to Niagara Falls. Some of us went to a theme park, Darien Lakes. Also, the second day of tour, the drum corps went into New York City. So we did the tourist side, went over to Ground Zero, went to see the Statue of Liberty and things like that. So it was a fantastic day.
Was it the first time that you ever went to the States also?
I've been to the United States quite a few times,
Okay.
but it was my second time of seeing New York City,
Okay.
and it's still just as fantastic as it
Yeah.
was back then.
Yeah,
So-
you can see that many times
Yeah.
without it ever getting boring.
Yeah.
Well, listen, guys, have a great performance tonight.
Thank you.
You know, double up on what you did today. Even though I think that's going to be hard, but you know, it's a wonderful show. There's great artistry in there, and I can't wait to see it again tonight. Thanks so much also for coming to the studio and sharing your experiences in DCA with the viewers.
No problem at all.
Thank you.
And
I'd like to say hello to my wife and my children who are
yeah,
watching.
do that. The camera is right there.
Hello,
So,
everybody.
yeah. So thanks, Gary. Thanks,
No,
Rob,
thank
and
you.
see you guys later.
Thank you.
Okay.
Cheers, Rob.